Hi guys, thanks for coming back. This is part 3 for my art on canvas, mixed media. Before I get started again with it, I just wanted to show you a little bit what was in my arsenal that I do use. This is Fiton. And when you put it with your wet mediums, you can sand it afterwards. It's really cool. This is Farius powder, and I am totally butchering these names. I know I am. But this stuff, it can turn into rust. Usually you use these with professional acrylics by them. I use it with my Lindy's. I use it with everything. And these are mica flakes, which I thought I would use with this project. Not sure yet. But look at how much beautiful. You can mix it with a whole thing of paint. So there's a couple ideas for you guys. Oh, and Christina, this is just for you. StampOn all-purpose stamp cleaner. That's what I use. Okay, and I'm actually almost out of it. So I thought I would, at this point, emboss something with this. So I'm going to pick a mixed media stamp if I can get it open. Oy, oy, oy. Thank you. I'm just going to pick anything that's mixed media. And then I'm going to randomly put it on the canvas and then emboss it. I thought it would be kind of cool because I'm using a lot of Lindy's products, and I absolutely love their embossing powder. Their embossing powder is like the best, like I said before. So all I'm doing, I'm getting this Versamart, and it's just it's an embossing archival ink pad. Comes just like this, minus the dirtiness. And I'm just going to place in my stamp. You can do it either way. You can do it up or the other way. I like to do it like that so I can just go straight on to my canvas. And that's it. I'm just going to bam. And I want to grab my embossing powder. Today I'm using chartreuse before I go to another part. Let's hope I got enough on here. Just put it right on. But you're not doing a card or anything. Well, you don't need to do a card. You know what? I'm going to put it on this. Watch me. Okay, I don't know if you can see that. I am going to pause the video so I can use the heat gun to emboss this real quick, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I wanted to show you what I did. Just put a little bit up here, over here, and then some on the flowers. Not much, just enough to make it pop a little bit. Okay, so now I'm going to do the darker tones. Just like on my watercolor paintings, you need a bright tone, darker tone. You need at least 3 so you can get that variation. And I wanted to do the sides with Lindy's Dark Chocolate Truffle. Okay. So all I'm really going to do, I'm not going to do the whole thing. I'm just going to spray a little bit on here and encourage it to drip. I like the drip. You don't have to let it drip, it's fine. But then when it gets down to there, I want to dab it. Because I don't want it to overtake my painting. I just want a hint. Okay. And then I'm going to do a little bit over here. on this side. Just to go down. Maybe even do a little bit of the flowers. Sorry, I'm trying to look at the painting, see if I do it okay. And then I keep getting it out of frame. Okay, now I want it to drip a little bit. See, I like that. Let's get that. Come on, drip. There's embossing powder went everywhere. You can even do it this way. See, right in here. Like I said, you don't have to do the drip. Doesn't matter. Okay. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to kind of clean it up a little bit. Okay, there we go. You're like, Gina, it's a freaking mess. Wait a minute. You're teaching us how to do a mess? Yep. You didn't know? I should have called it the mess. The mess video. Okay. I like that so far, but I want to make it a little bit more noticeable. When you darken a frame, and when I mean, actually, always wipe your Lindy's, any spray, at the spray so it won't get clogged. But anytime you do a picture, it's a good idea to frame it out in darker colors. In this case, I'm going to use the Lindy's again. I could use this Dauber again. I just wanted to use a darker color. Okay, a brush. Actually, I'm going to use this. Use a Dauber, okay? And I already shook it up. I'm just going to place it right on, I just put it right on my craft table. Try not to get too much. Ooh, look at how pretty that is. I wish you guys can see it. I'm going to place it right in. And I'm going to do something like you would with inks. So just go around the edges. You can even twirl it. Get the edges of your leaves. The edges of your flowers. Remember, happy accidents, it doesn't matter. Right? Okay, I think that's a little bit too dark for the flower, but that's okay. Go all the way around. And if you think you get too much, use your towel. I don't think I have enough. I mean, I think it's getting too dark now, so I'm going to spray a little bit more. I never know when to quit. And I like to have things highlighted and low-lighted in my whole entire picture. Okay. See how it frames it out? But now I'm going to do a little bit over here, actually. Okay. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to grab my brush, just a regular old brush, and I want to low light. Go right into the spray. I don't want to low light the art. You don't have to do this. It's just something I like to do. Just kind of brings it out to the forefront. Just a little bit. You don't have to be the best painter in the world. Nothing like that. You can do around your Scrabble tiles. And if you didn't get underneath this leaf, you do whatever you want. Okay, I think it needs a little bit more over here. Just okay. Okay, now I'm going to clean this up. All that Lindy's I'm wasting. Okay. Now, well, of course you put your thing back on. I'm going to put on this gold. This is my favorite color, gold, by Heidi Swipe. Okay, it's just a spray. And I just think it needs a little bit. Drip, drip. I mean, isn't that beautiful? I love shimmer. Okay, now I'm going to go to this side. Let it drip. Okay. I really did get this dark, didn't I? Okay. Then I'm going to put, what color? Oh, this is a darker pink than I used in the background. This is Autumn Maple Crimson. And I just want to put it over in this area. And then this area. And then go back and do that. It's all about layering, all about the layers. And I cover up all my embossing powder, but that's okay. Okay, it's usually a good idea when you put one or more colors, sprays, any color on. If it's not going to mud up, then it's okay to keep going. But if it's going to get muddy, like this gold and this pink is getting a little bit muddy, and I don't like that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pause the video again because I want to dry it first. I love where it's going, but you know, I just pounced off like 90% of my Lindy's that I just put on there. So, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to pause the video and then come back when it's dry. I want you guys to see what happens. How I'm going to finish it up. Okay. Hope you like it so far. And again, if you have any questions, please don't feel free to ask. Anytime. Okay? I've asked questions at 3 o'clock in the morning. You know, if I don't answer you, you know I'm in bed. Ask questions all times of the night. Gina, you awake? Nope. Go to bed. But I want that lot. It's so funny. You guys know who you are. Okay, I'll be right back. Let me go ahead and dry this. Okay, it's all dried. I wanted to reinforce this color a little bit, the darker pink, because I'm going to go in and do my final steps. I kind of completely covered over the embossing powder, but that's okay. You can still see it a little bit, like right about here, I think. Yeah, right there and up in here. But that's okay. It's all about the layers, and if you can still see a little bit, that's great. You know, and it's all about how you feel doing it. And I thought I would be crazy and just put in another color. So I'm going to put this right in between everything, and hopefully it drips down. Oh, so pretty. It's turning into purple now. It's going into there, but it's nice and blue over here. Oops. Okay. Even you could let it drip this way. Oops. Out of the camera, Gina. Out of the camera. Okay. Then I'm going to have it drip down here. I don't want a whole bunch. Just want a little bit. This is also Lindy's. Of course. I mean, hello. This is turquoise. That color. And I think it's a little bit too much over in the middle. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to grab this and just dab it. Now I can still see the art. Okay. We did our highlights, we did our lowlights. Now we got to do our highlights. Okay. I just wanted that other color in there, brightened up. And with highlights, I like to either put on the Nuvo. It's crystal drops. You can put it on there and make drops out of it. But it's dimensional, so that's why I like it. With this, I'm going to use, it's called Jasmine Pigment Ink. It's awesome stuff. Love it. So what I'm going to do, I'm actually just going to, oops, I didn't mix it a whole lot. It comes with this great dropper. I'm just going to put it right on my finger and just go over the flowers a little bit, highlight them. Oops. I'm always saying that, aren't I? Okay. A little bit over here. Okay. And I like to do something wild at the end. I like to do splatters with it. And especially with this one, it's all about art, you know. And I hope you guys get that. Get what I was going for. I think I need a little bit over here. A little bit up. Just highlight it. Bring out the edges. Sometimes I like to even put it over on the rough edges. Just a little bit. I don't like that. Get off of there. Just rub it in. Ideally, wait till the whole thing dries. I would usually put a saying on, like right here, but I'm not going to do that this time. I'm going to, you know, if I do give this away, I'm going to let them decide on what they want to put there. You can put your name, you can put, look at this all embossing powder. That's okay. I was trying to do it fast for you guys. You could do your name, you could do a saying, the favorite quote, whatever. So I would get some on here, and then all I would do is do this. I get more on me than the canvas. Come on. And it's not very reliable, is it? I like my toothbrush. Whee! Went all the way up in the sky. You know what? I'm going to get another color of ink. Just because I'm crazy. This is going everywhere. It's never nice and clean in my room. If you saw where else it was going, you guys would probably laugh. It's going all over my jacket. I'm a messy painter. Okay, that's enough for this one. I might put a little bit more, but... Let me get the other color. Sorry. I'm going to try to reach over. I have these nail holders for nail polish, and they're all on the back wall. So that's where I store all my sprays and inks and stuff like that. This is Mango. Beautiful color. It's pigment ink. Look how gorgeous. Oops. If you think you got a little bit too much on there, blot it off. You went on the camera. Oh gosh, that's funny. Yeah, see? Blot it off. If you do mixed media and do not get dirty, all more power to you. Let me tell you, I get filthy. I went to the store the other day, and I had paint all over me. I even had it on my forehead. And my mom, she's like, I just realized, but you have paint on your forehead. I was like, oh my gosh. I just love this color. And I think it goes. We're going to have some paint on the paintbrush. Okay, that's it, I think. What do you guys think, huh? And one thing I said before is always sign your art. So with this, well, now my finger hurts. Since it's a mixed media. Ow, that hurt. I'm going to move my chair so I can go over here and get this. I'm going to sign my name in these Faber-Castell artist pen. It's kind of big, but that's okay. It hurt my finger. And I'm just going to sign it. 2018, right? March. Okay. I don't know if you guys know what this is, but it's their Wink of Stella brush. That'll be kind of cool to put it on there. I gotta get the black thing off first. All this is. It's just a little shimmer. Some glitter and a pen. That we put it right. Whoa. Okay, hello. Just dab it a little bit here, a little bit there. You don't need to do the whole thing, because that would take away from everything, I think. So pretty. And it has a two-tone Lindy's, and then a little bit over here.